Good evening, parents, teachers, friends, faculty, staff, and guests. Well, seniors, are you ready? I said, are you ready tonight? Tonight is the night. I'm so thankful to have earned this honor. But most importantly, I know that where there's a will, there's a way. This day is so special, not only because we are graduating, but this marks a day which will be remembered as one of the greatest moments in our lives. Thank you, parents, for your consistent and persistent support, as well as the inspiration you give on a daily basis. Without your love and help, we would not be here this evening. I know it is a tough job to do what you do for us, but know that your hard work and diligence has paid off. The lessons you have taught us will go with us everywhere we go, and we cannot express how much we appreciate you. Thank you, teachers, for all the help you have given to us. Not only have you taught us the knowledge we need to move forward academically, but you have taught us the life lessons we need to be successful in life. Class of 2010, we have come a long way to make it here today. And for some, it may have seemed as it has taken ages. Remember that you cannot succeed unless you take every mistake and failure and turn them into positive accomplishments. Anthony Robbins once said that it's not what we do once in a while that counts, but our habitual actions. What ultimately determines who we become and where we go are our decisions, and these decisions shape our destiny. We should cherish every memory we possess, because those little things will be the landmarks in the midst of our lives. Some of us will never forget the dramas that began in the 7th grade. But it only brought us closer at the end of it. It was during 7th grade that Ramon, Jonathan, Josh Taylor, and I were eating our lunches. Ramon made a remark, which led to a Pepsi spill on Josh Taylor. In physical science, we will always remember Mr. Raines with the weird laugh, followed by the long period of wheezing. There was the time in 8th grade after we had finished lunch. Jonathan had apparently kicked a piece of plywood into a wasp nest. All the boys ran for their lives so that they would not become their next victim. What were we thinking? Who could ever forget the times at the trailers? All the boys hid in Miss Sasser's classroom while Jean opened Mr. Hudson's door to a room full of girls. Throughout my high school year experiences, I questioned myself and asked God, what is special about 2010 as a graduation year? I have come to the realization that this graduating class is quite different from years past. Each of us will play an essential role in the future. We are called here today as a sign of elevation. Each of us in his own right has been given different gifts to manifest what is to come in this new era. The number 10 symbolizes completeness, the perfection of divine order. It expresses that nothing is lacking. This generation will be truly one of a kind. It will break the backbone of limitation. Although each of us has grown as a result of the lessons we have been taught, we have grown together through the course of the school year. Old ways of doing things are gone. God has established a new pattern of doing things. We must continue to work together while implanting into this world the purpose we have been called to fulfill. President Kennedy said, "We have the power to make this the best generation, or in the history of the world, or to make it the last." In order for you to be members of the best generation, you must answer 5 important questions. These 5 questions taken together will be the focal point throughout the course of your lives. The first question is a question of identity. Who am I? Society does not allow you to discover your identity. For example, your income may be low, then society will dictate what you can and cannot do. But we have the ability to push through this obstacle. The next critical question is, where am I from? Any person that is asking this question is making an inference about his heritage and not their physical background. The world believes man came from an ape, which has very little value. But we know that we are God's perfect creation, which gives us value and makes us limitless. The third question is, why am I here? We are here to carry out God's assignment with our gifts and talents. Everyone should be assured in their mind their exact purpose in life. The fourth question is, what can I do? This is the question of potential. The world believes man is limited to his 5 senses. And the world's well-known saying is, you are born with bills and you will die with bills. God says, you are to take dominion of the fish of the sea, the flying creatures of heaven, animals, and the earth itself. The gifts and passion God has given you is limitless. And finally, think about this next question and meditate on it for a few seconds. The fifth and final question that you must answer is, where are you going? The world's opinion is that you're going to get old, retire, and then die. With that mindset, there will be photographers that never capture the best photographs, business owners that never got the chance to get businesses open, and authors who never write that bestseller. However, if you work in the gifts and the passion that God gave you, your dreams will truly become your reality. So remember, senior class, use the power and knowledge God has given you and use it well. Be patient, stay focused, and never settle for less than excellence. There will always be a rainbow at the end of every storm from which you passed. And finally, never fail to spread the love to everyone with whom you come in contact with. Thank you and have a blessed night.